I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me Mr. Journalist, I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers.
Hello, my people, and welcome to this radio talk show that two news organizations bringing it to you: the Stage Media and Dubawa. The Stage Media is here in Liberia, while the Dubawa News Group is in Nigeria. There are two news groups working together to make sure that you get the correct story. My name is Seyo Watusi, your special English or PG Liberian English friend. Let's start with this first story. One of the senators in Masoraro County, Mr. Darius Dillon, he put it down the other day to say that the money what they put in a budget for the government B school they call University of Liberia for 2025, it reached $35 million. Senator Dillon was talking the one here on one radio station they call Punch FM 106. He talked plenty things about it. He said, look, I said, you don't tell the people that the learning matter in this country here is $100 million. And in that $100 million, the University of Liberia, money that they put inside for it moved from $24 million to $33 million last year. Then this year, the money reached to $35 million. Record that on Facebook, it showed that by April 25, 2025, that thing where the man talk on the radio station, whole lot of people now go on it to start talking all kind of thing about it. And beside that, about 22,000 people now look at that particular video there. So the fact checker decided to check this one here to see whether it is true that what the mayor say. The fact checker first made contact with him, with the senator, to ask him whether the thing where he talk, what place he really get the information here from that he put us also concerning the B school. Anyway, from the time he talked that thing and the people, the fact checker then made contact with him up to April 27, that man, he didn't answer the people question at all. So the fact checker now decided to look at the whole budget for 2025 for the whole Republic of Liberia and to go and check inside the portion that concerning the University of Liberia. So the fact checker went to the government office in charge of money matters, they call Ministry of Finance, to check on their internet page, what they call the website. So when they went to check on page 299 of the whole budget, they get one number, what they call the code, number 302. All the money what they find that they put one side for the University of Liberia in that budget is not $35 million. What they see there for the University of Liberia, that $33,981,284. That the one they put one side is supposed to give the University of Liberia for this whole year, 2025. They told the fact checker, making sure that they want to find the real truth, they go to what they call Google on the internet. So they use the Google keyword to look for something like this here, to see whether the thing where they may talk that true. When the people went there, nothing they didn't see. Lawmaker then put one side for the University of Liberia that reached $35 million. So checking all these things here, the fact checker then here say they come to the conclusion that the thing where Masoraro County Senator Mr. Abraham Darius Dillon to say that the University of Liberia get a budget, the government put money in a budget there, $35 million for the University of Liberia, is not true. The actual money where they found there, that $33 million $981,284. That the one that they put there for the University of Liberia. Let's go on to this other story here. On Sunday, April 27, 2025, one radio station, they call Spoon FM TV, one of the person working for them, Mr. James Samuel Good Flomo, he put it down that the president of Liberia, Omenjo Boakai, he refused a request that the Speaker of the Lawmaker House of Representatives, Speaker Fonati Kofa, that he wanted the government to give him $10 million so that he can resign. Flomo talked this one here and say Speaker Kofa made a request here to the president when the people then were in meeting. In fact, he said Representative Musa Belete from Niba County who support Speaker Kofa because there are two groups of people in our place now with a confusion over Speaker business. They want move Speaker. The Speaker say they're not moving him because they're not doing the proper way. Supreme Court go inside there and say yes and back the Speaker and say, Speaker, you are the Speaker. All this one here still going on, and the people who still say they want to move him, everybody's still making grumble, they not want to agree. So this kind of meeting going on backward and forward for people to see how they can settle the matter here. With this one here that Good Day Flomo put down, one news group on the internet they call Hope TV also put it down that the speaker went to a meeting with the president, and that while they were in a meeting, the president said, Mr. Speaker, let's end the whole thing here. So I will give you $15 million. And the speaker said no. He also turned this thing get down, just like the way Good Day Flomo said President Boakai turned down request from Speaker. So this Hope TV people here say Speaker Kofa turned down $15 million bribe. So all these things here, when they came up, the Spoon FM reporter talking her own, the Hope TV people talking their own, the whole place became confused. Nobody now know what really, but the truth. So the fact checker then, Dubawa and TSM went inside there to find out. So the question that they're asking is that this particular news reporter here, Mr. James Flomo, he inferred a report. Is it correct? What the fact checker then found out is that there is no evidence that Speaker Kofa requested for $10 million from the president, or the speaker said refused $15 million from the president. All this one here, no evidence at all. So when James Good Day Flomo put this story here down, he said the representative from Niba County, Musa Hassan Berete, was in that meeting. So Musa Hassan Berete came back and said no, the few days he never been in meeting with the president. The last time that he was in a meeting with the president was in January, from the beginning of this year here. And from that time on, he never sat down in any meeting with the president again. Actually, Speaker Kofa had any meeting with President Boakai? The answer is yes. The speaker and some members of the people who are supporting him, who they call the minority bloc in the Lawmaker House of Representatives, they've been having some plenty meeting there with the president on this whole thing here. For example, on a Saturday before the Supreme Court or the Big Court came down with their decision in this whole case here on April 23, 2025. The chief news person to the president, Madam Kula Fofana, even said, put paper outside and say yes. There was meeting between the president and Speaker Kofa. But Kula Fofana said the other thing that people talking about to say that people money business part between the two people, where somebody say Kofa asking for $10 million from president and the president saying no, he not get it. And then other person say president offer $15 million to Kofa and Kofa say no, he not want it. Kuda Fofana said nothing like that. The meeting that the people come to, the two people been having, they were there trying to find a way. He said no money business came inside. The meeting, she said, they only been about to see how they can settle the matter in a whole thing there so the noise can calm down in the Lawmaker House of Representatives. So Kuda Fofana said, with something like this here, she asking Mr. James Good Day Flomo, who brought this story here out, and then the other internet TV, they call Hope TV, to try to take their story down from the internet because it's not true. The people have meeting, no money business pass between them. So in the checking that the fact checker then do, they continue to find out something. But really, the whole thing that we're talking about here, is it true that Speaker Kofa is really willing to leave the job or resign? Well, what they try to find out is that on the Facebook, Representative Musa Belete, who is a leader for the minority group in the Lawmaker House of Representatives, put it down to say that they write a suggestion, what they call proposal, and give it to the old president of Liberia, Mama Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, to pass it on. Because right now, it got to take people to be talking between the two groups. And in that particular document they gave to President Sirleaf, they put it there to say that they have to find a way so that Speaker Kofa can resign. So that when he resigns now, then it will open a way now for everybody to come together and then do voting free and fair so that they can choose a new speaker. Musa Belete say this is the kind of suggestion or proposal that is with the people now, those who are talking between the two groups, for them to look at it and see how the matter here can be settled. The whole case here that we on here, so when the group of the lawmakers in the Lawmaker House of Representatives say they don't want Speaker Kofa, they not get confident in him again, they put one of their friends there, they call Richard Kuhn to be the speaker. But the law said no, that's not the way to do it. When the Supreme Court came down with a decision in December 2024, that group of people still saying no. So from that time, December 6, 2024 up to today, until the Supreme Court came out a few days to say all the thing and what the group of people they call the majority bloc that they've been doing, they've been breaking the law. So all of what they do is not covered by law. So they call them one year illegal or unconstitutional. So with all the checking that the group do, fact checker, then they come to the conclusion that now, it is true that the Speaker Kofa, and the President of Liberia, Omejo Boaka, they be having meeting. But there is no proof or evidence that the two people, they talk about any money matter during all the meeting that they be having. So all that thing, and when newsman Jim Goode Flomo pulled down, and the internet TV, they call Hope TV, all those money, no proof for them at all. Well, this is all we have for you. But before we go, please note this fact. These fact checks are a joint production of Dubawa and the Stage Media in Liberia. Dubawa is based in Nigeria. The donors have no say in this report. If you have a claim and want us to verify it, please WhatsApp us on +231 775 937658. My name is Seo Watosi. We will come your way again. I can't stand no more, 'cause I'm a fool. I cannot go to school.